Live. Hello, everyone. If there is ever anyone.
I'm gonna share it again on Twitter.
Yes, that's a good shout.
I
So-
posted on my YouTube page.
Nice.
Good shout.
Yeah, I really like seeing other people's like community posts. I feel like it's always nice. Oh, we have 3 people. Hello. So yeah, today is just read anything, kind of do anything you want. Sprints on a lovely Sunday afternoon. For me, the weather is lovely, and like I need to read. Holidays like the worst. Well, it's the best, but also the worst. I read 4 books in August. So.
Oh, nice.
I mean, that's the 4 books.
Yeah, that's still really
well,
good.
normally I read 10. So it was like, woo.
But it's okay. Like you were active. You were
That's
on holiday
true.
with your family and everything. You already managed like 4 books. I find it amazing. So.
No, I'm happy because I was like feeling like I was gonna get a reading slump, and then I read Carrie Sato is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed, and I was like, I need to read this so bad. And now I'm like back. I'm like, yes, we didn't let this tiny little dip bring us down, so it's good.
Did you like Malibu Rising?
Hello. I have not read it. So I read 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
Okay.
Loved it. Daisy Jones and the Six. Didn't like it. Not so much the story, but the writing style. I found a little bit dull. I think it would have been better for audiobook, but I didn't have one. And then I didn't read Malibu Rising. And now I am obsessed with Carrie Soto is Back. It's so good. So yeah.
I've read everything by Taylor Jenkins Reid except for Malibu Rising and Carrie Soto is Back.
Okay. Well, you can tell me if Malibu Rising is good. So maybe I'll pick it up. Isn't it like a character from 7 Husbands that's the main character of Malibu Rising, or am I imagining it?
I don't know, because I haven't picked that one up. Like I have it, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I know like that Carrie Soto is Back is a character from Malibu Rising.
Oh,
which is like why I was wondering. Yeah, that's like why I was like wondering if you'd read Malibu Rising because of the characters. But I know like that her book like One True Loves was really, really good. And then After I Do, like they're both kind of heartbreaking, but they're also both like actually a couple of my favorites by her. And they're so good. Oh, and then and then Forever Interrupted. But After I Do is really cool because like it's about a married couple and they just don't feel like they're connected anymore. So they decide to spend a whole year apart, no contact, absolutely nothing. And then they come back after that year to see if they still want to be together.
That's really cool. I need to check out more of her books because like her writing's so good and like the characters are always the best.
Yes.
But
yes.
Have you read anything Sasha by? No.
Not by them.
Carrie Soto is Back. Really I'm like, you don't care about tennis, you will. You will care about tennis. So
okay.
All right, should we say hi to everyone? Hello. Hello.
Good.
Hi. Sorry, got actual people in the house too. Hi, Hannon.
Don't worry, I'm a little sleepy, so don't Good to see you, bro.
Reading. Oh, sorry. I'm rereading Harold the Ninth. Have you read this? Because I really want to read it, and I'm thinking October.
Maybe we should make that after Robert Jackson Bennett. I've been wanting to read those.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a great idea. I've heard such good things about it.
I have too. And everybody seems to love that series. It's such a popular series.
It's crazy. Hello. Sat in the shade of McTavish Manor Gardens. Okay, my back garden. Having just climbed out of a hammock. You are obsessed with your hammock. I have been hearing a lot about it. So I'm very jealous. I want a hammock too. Hello, Judith.
Hello.
Welcome. I am currently on page 522 of 571 of Justin Call's Master of Sorrows, which I fully expect to complete today. Hence, a reading sprint works perfectly for me. Welcome. I'm also nearly finished with my book, so it's going to be nice. I've heard really good things about Master of Sorrows, so I also want to read
5 stars.
Really good. Well, you're one of the people that I've heard good things from.
isn't that supposed to be like a really like large series? Because I bought the first one and I bought the second one because like I want like I collect them before because I know like that like any like ones that are my most anticipated so that I have them all matching. And I heard like that was supposed to be like a really big series.
Only 2 are out, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's only 2
one's
out.
coming out next year.
Okay.
So far it's a trilogy.
Okay.
I don't know.
I heard it was I don't know like I don't know. I heard some like where that was supposed to be like 6 or 7 books. Like it's gonna be huge. That's what I heard, but I don't know.
Oop.
I wouldn't be surprised because it's like high fantasy and it could be as long as the Grandison, like
Yeah.
Grandison book. So
Oh, guys, have you guys heard of the Sun Eater series?
No.
Hold on. I have the newest book. They're getting ready to release the last book soon. Hold on. This is I've got stacks of books like everywhere, but like this is Kingdom of Death. This is the 4th book in the series. It's by Christopher Ruccio.
That
And
cover.
they're getting ready to release the last one towards the end of the year. This is like this is supposed to be like a science fiction like space opera kind of thing. And everybody's been raving about this one.
Well, Hannah's reading book 1 of Sun Eater now. So when's the last book?
Towards the end of the year. So I didn't know like if we wanted to make like that maybe like because it's 5-book series. So this is going to be kind of more of a commitment like than some of our other series like that we've had. But like I wonder if you guys would be interested in reading these because I'm dying to read these.
The cover convinced me. I know I'm easy. Easy woman over here. No, that looks so cool. We should write it down. Maybe we could make it like 2023 first series or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But either like I'm reading it or like I'm waiting on you guys to read it with me. So
yeah, it looks really cool. I've not heard of it, but
yeah, I've heard a lot of really good things about it.
Cool.
yeah.
You all said the only time I cared about tennis was in Prince of Tennis, lol. Fair enough. I don't even know what that is, but fair enough. I love my hammock. It's 20 years old and one of my favorite possessions.
Love that.
20-year-old hammock. That's a good hammock.
Yeah.
So I think this is about the Master of Sorrows series. Why do I think the series was going to be 12 books? Can we go higher?
I mean, you might be right. I mean, about that because I heard it was supposed to be very long, like which is why I'm not really rushing to read it because I like to have most of the series out, by the time they're announced. And I know that the what was it like? It's that I'm trying to remember like what the name of it is. Leviathan Wakes. That series is finishing up at the end of the that series is now finished up too because like I think they have a total of like 9 books out for that, but like every one of those books.
There's really 12 books.
Oh wow, yeah. I thought it was going to be huge. Yep, massive.
If we ever tackle that in 20 years time, we can read one book a month for a whole year.
We could.
Oh my god, that's so many.
Like if they release 1 book a year, it's gonna be over in 17 years. Like 17.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, commitment.
My commitment issues could never. What? Spelling there.
Well, you heard that the next Stormlight Archive book, I think it got pushed back. The date got pushed back for like the next Stormlight Archive because it was supposed to be it's supposed to be 2023, but now I believe it's coming out in 2024.
Oh.
So like Brandon Sanderson pushed back the next Stormlight Archive book too. Also. So yeah, that's going to be book 5. But by then, I think I'll be ready to read the series because I'll be so like, starved for wanting to know what's happening in that series. That the fact that we still have 5 more books to go is not going to matter to me.
Yeah. Well, I read like 1 book in the series per year unless we're doing it together. So I'm not overtly worried about waiting for books. But I think I have a book 1 of that series. I think that's the Star Eater, is it called?
Yeah. Sun Eater. I think that's the Sun Eater series. Yep.
And it has a massive hype on BookTube hype wagon.
It is. Yeah, it's supposed to be really popular.
Yes, maybe wait, Hannon, you'll see. But let me know if you like the book. We can decide. Oh, a sports anime. I agree. The Silent God series, i.e. Master of Sorrows and Master Artificer, was meant to be long one. That is epic.
But 12, how? Like, I always wonder how they know how long it's gonna be. Like, that's wild. You
That
will see
is.
years, like all the new booktubers, whatever, they're gonna be like adding that series to their intimidating TBRs, intimidating.
We're early on the hype wagon, so that's good. I actually have the ebook for that, so I could read that. But it's a bit fixed. I was like, I'll treat myself one day.
But very easy to read. That's the thing. Like, it's thick, but like I read it in like 2 or 3 days. It's so easy. The writing style, everything. And within the chapters, if I'm right, you have sections, and I feel like it helps with like the pacing and everything.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. How's Justin Cole going to get all those books for it and sales apparently go down for the book? That's a no, man. That's a no.
Well, I mean, if a publisher says, "Hey, we're going to do all 12 books," like, then obviously they're pretty interested. I'm sure, but I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that varies too, because sometimes I feel like stuff is out for so long that it like starts gaining a following by word of mouth and popular trends and stuff. So, I mean, we don't know like where it's going to be at, like, like in the next couple of books, like whether or not it's going to start picking up speed or slowing down. I mean, I feel like it just like, matters how good the quality is.
Yeah. And I also think like such long series are not really that common anymore, and there are people who love really long epic series.
Yes.
So I think they're kind of interested probably.
But also the fact that it is adult, and I feel like more and more people within the booktube community are moving towards adult, and I feel like it's going up, like it's becoming popular.
That's very good.
I still love some YA, but if it's not hard hitting or if it's like not, well written or, all that stuff, like it really throws me off and I just can't sit through it anymore. Like I've just gotten to that point.
Yeah, it's hard to have the commitment. Judith is watching K-drama Run On. It's fun to watch. I need to get back into K-dramas. I've not read one. I watched one in ages. Haven't read it this weekend. That's okay. You're having a break. That's fair enough. When books come out with long gaps in between, I often feel like going back on rereading. This is not going to be feasible for a type book series if he manages to read them all. That's very fair point. Ooh, Hannon, I love a long series. I'm much better at finishing series these days. On that note, I'm reading Fury Song now. Nice. Hannon always has at least like 10 books going on, and I'm like, how do you keep them straight? Because I could never. The first book, Master of Sorrows, is an easy read, as TWS says. Okay, Sasha. This is an exciting read, discovering things throughout. I'm in the finale, and it's really kicking off. That's nice. I'm very excited, and I've heard really good things. I think I first heard of it from Ashley's channel, like, what is it called? Reading with Ashley? Books with Ashley? Something like that. And she really praised it. But okay, on that note, what are you guys going to be reading?
I'm personally going to be reading Legacy, so the next book in the Keeper of the Lost City series. I forgot the name of the series for 1 sec.
Is that the middle grade? Like a middle grade?
Yes, it is. It is the 8th book in the series.
Damn, that's a lot. I guess middle grade are also quite long.
Yeah, but apparently it's going to be like there is 8.5. The 9th is coming out in November, and then next year the 10th will be the final one. So
Okay.
Sorry,
that did not sound good.
Oh, sorry, I woke her up.
Oh no. What about you, Kira? What are you reading?
So I finished The Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and then I got approved for the sequel, Heart of the Sun Warrior.
Was it good, the Daughter of the Moon Goddess? I guess if you're
my god, I wouldn't say like that the character development like is pristine, like and perfect and stuff, but like there is kind of like there's romance, there's like a ton of like intrigue, mystery. Every chapter is significant. Like every chapter contributes to either character development, story building, relationship development, or something. And it's great because you can actually read it like a standalone. Like I if I had known that, I would have started it way sooner because I knew that there was a second one coming out. So I started it. I read really quickly through it, and then I got and that was after I gotten approved for the sequel, which is coming out in November. So it was so good though. Like I really liked it, and it was just very fast paced, very easy to read. I love the lore. I love the characters. I have some serious crushes like on these characters. It's great. I think it's wonderful. And the sequel is actually turning out to be just as good as the first one because I'm about 43% of the way through it now. So
nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
I feel like I'm gonna love it so much.
It's so
I'm too
good.
scared to start because like East Asian fantasy is just like been such like a win for me. Like every book is just a win, so I feel like I'm gonna love it. And I'm reading it's called The Last of Talents. It's also coming out I think September or October, but it's an arc. And I thought that it was like a fantasy, and it is a fantasy, but it's also like kind of a enemies to lovers romance mostly. Like, that's kind of I feel like I'm like, if someone like Sarah J. Maas will love this, and and I'm kind of loving it. Like the angst. I'm 76% in, so like I'm almost finished. I need to figure out what I'm gonna read after that. But it's really good. Let me see what other people are reading. It's about drive, it's about power, we stay hungry, we devour. All right, Helen, all right. Giving us the motivation we need. My next book was going to be Foundryside, so maybe during this sprint. Nice. I was telling these guys that requested mine at the library and it's not come yet, so that's what's kind of making me not read that as my first one. Tufte is finishing Master of Sorrows, then start Foundryside today. Nice. Everyone's on top of it except for the hosts. I like that. I need to get in a gear because I'm going to struggle to fit in Kings of the Wild. Is that the right title? Nice. I've heard really good things about that one, so I'm very excited for it as well.
But that's always like that makes me scared when I don't hear bad things about a book. I'm just like, oh my god.
Yes. All right. Anyone else want to write down what they're reading while I get the timer up? And on that topic, what do we want the timer to be? All right. Should we do 40?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let me...
Wait, when do you need to go, Kira? In how long?
Probably like about 1. I have till 1.
So
what time is it now?
7 for us, right?
11:19. I'm sorry?
Yeah, okay. No, it's just to calculate with the sprint so you don't disappear just in the middle of a sprint.
Yeah, 40 is okay for you, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 40 minutes to 5 p.m. An excellent point. Let's get a pretty one.
Oh yeah, it's 4:20 for you, Gabby, again. It's not like, yeah, you're back to the UK.
Oh yes, it is. I am back. Man, I'm coming back at a weird time. The queen just died. It's kind of sad. Not that I'm a massive monarchist, but
how's everybody handling that over there? Because I know like a lot of the people I know here have been pretty upset about it.
I've to be fair, I've been like barely back, but I think people are pretty upset. I'm more upset about the fact that Charles our king. Found that quite depressing. So like she's a 96-year-old woman. I think she had a good life probably. So
yeah,
but Charles is king, and I think that's gross. So I hope I don't have citizenship, so I can't say too much. They're gonna kick me out of the country. Oh god. All right. Should I press start?
Yes.
Do this. Hello.
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 That went back quick.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How'd you guys do?
I read 2 chapters and went outside with the dogs. So
Nice. Nice. Is this your family dogs then?
no, yes and no. So I have Mooney, my
Okay.
dog, and I have the puppy my mom just found and decided to bring back to Belgium.
That's so cute.
So yeah.
Nice. What about you, Kira? How'd you do?
Like 2.5 chapters, I think. I'm
Nice.
another 10% of the way through. So I'm up to 53%.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I read 10% as well. So I'm 88% in.
Wow, it's gone.
Yeah, I think one more sprint and I'll be done. I have 44 minutes left in the book, so depends on what the sprint is. But yeah, how'd everyone else do? Read a chapter of The Three Musketeers. Nice. That's probably quite a hard read, so kudos.
But a fun one.
There's a big bad that has appeared in a scene in my book. I only read a few pages. Nice. Always exciting to have a big bad. Larissa, hello. Ate something and watched some of the K-drama run on. Is the K-drama good? I need to start a new K-drama, like a new one. I always think I'm going to read way more than I actually managed to. Yeah, I got up, got a snack. It's never 40 minutes.
Mood.
My mind is this fast. Whatever I can read is good. Hannon coming up with 35 pages.
Nice.
Yeah, mine's an arc, so it doesn't really have pages, so it's just like vibes. I only today realized that it did have chapter lengths, not just the book lengths, because some of them don't. And I was like, damn.
Wait, is it like an audio arc or like e-arc?
E-arc.
Okay.
But sometimes, you know how Kindle tells you, like, oh, you have 45 minutes left in the book and 5 minutes in a chapter. Sometimes it doesn't do that for arcs because they're not properly formatted. So I was like, I thought, yeah, but it worked. I was just being silly. What is a K-drama? I don't recognize the term. It stands for Korean drama, which is a Korean TV show.
Yeah, I noticed,
yeah.
I noticed like that Netflix has gotten a lot of those in, and I'm like, there's so many. Like, which one do I start with?
I know, it's so good
because they're so addictive.
They are, but the nice thing about them is like they'll have like 24 episodes, but that's it. Like there's not going to be another season. It's a one show, like it's all wrapped up, so I kind of like that. And I know what you mean about Netflix because I watched a lot of K-dramas between the ages of 16 and 19, which is all of my high school years, and I was addicted. And they didn't have it on like any like Western kind of media, so I had to watch it on this website called Wix, I think, and I got it for free because I was a volunteer, because I would translate English to Polish so that you could watch it to Polish. So it's like Korean to English, then I translate the English subtitles to Polish so you could watch. So that was like, you translate a certain amount a month and you get a free one, and I was like, yes. And now they're all on Netflix and people don't have to work for it. I'm like, I'm so jealous.
I'm so upset though, because like one of the ones I used to watch growing up, it was a Taiwanese drama, and it was YY Love was one of them, and then Double Beside You, and like those like had the same 3 actors, like had 2 actors and 1 actress, and it was always like some sort of love triangle like in both of the series, but they were like such an icon, and so they did it twice in 2 different contexts, like with the same actors. And I found some of it, like I found a good portion of Double Beside You on YouTube, but I feel like it's not complete because it feels like it's missing portions of it. I'm sure if you watched it, like, you know, you might pick up on it like a little bit, but it's not enough to, you know, be bad. But Double Beside You was so cute, and I remember watching it like when I was growing up, and it was just, I couldn't stop watching it. Sometimes I go back and I watch bits and pieces of it because I still love it.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. It's so addicting. It's just like, Oh no, it's the drama. It's so dramatic. I've realized I love dramatic stuff. It's like if something's overtly like I was home and I watched this TV show with my parents, like a Polish TV show. And it's kind of like going back and forth between like timelines or whatever. It's so ridiculously dramatic that I laughed out loud, but I kind of loved it. I was like, this is so cheesy.
Yes.
I love it. The drama.
It's like you don't want drama in your life, but you'll watch somebody else's drama all day long. You don't even care, you know?
I know. Oh my god. The more over the top, the better.
Yes. And that's the great thing about like those, because every time like the guy like gave her like, you know, attention, or she was fantasizing about it, she was like, oh, and then she was like looking around like, oh god, all these people are staring at me. And it was like something like that completely was happening in her head. There was no external stimulus. So it was just like random, like.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I love it. It's just a good fun. No, sorry. Oh, sorry. Judith said, I like it. It's cute. I got confused. I watched K-drama for years now too, so happy I watch a lot now too. I agree. I tried to rewatch Master Sun. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's really, really good. But then it got sad and I stopped watching. I am so bad. If something's sad, I'm like, I don't. I've watched it before. I know how it ends. It's fine. But maybe I'll just watch. I skip the sad episodes because K-dramas are so formulaic that you kind of know which episode will be sad and you know when to come back to get the happy ending. So I would just do that. Tafty. When we had the heat waves during August, I took several days of work to have to be indoors. And I was regularly reading about 100 pages a day, something picking 150 pages a day. Pace has plummeted since. I feel you. I want to do some kind of challenge in October where I read like 100 pages a day because it's been tragic.
I have the last week of the month off and I really like want to sit down. I have a whole box set of the Claymore mangas and I've been meaning to get to them for like the last couple of years. And I'm like, have you guys seen Claymore? Are you guys familiar with that anime? They have an anime for it and it's so amazing. Like it's really good, but they cut it off before the end of the mangas. So it doesn't feel really finished, but it's still really good. I do highly recommend Claymore. But I got the mangas because like I really like want to go back through and just read them all and see how it ends.
Nah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I've never read a manga, but I'd be interested to like try some because I really want to read Death Note. My housemate like bought all the Death Notes on his Kindle and he read it and he's like, you need to watch it. It's like every day he's like, you need to read this, you need to read this. I'm like, okay, I'll read it at some point.
Oh, they just finished up like this series, if you like kind of like romancy type style mangas. It's Sweat and Soap, and it is like one of the healthiest romances like that I've seen. It's so cute. Like it's about like this guy who's like makes soap and he smells like this girl who has a sweating problem. She's very body conscious and stuff. Like, you know, she's very self-conscious. She's constantly cleaning herself because she's worried about stinking from all the sweat. And he's just obsessed with her scent, her natural scent. And it's the sweetest thing. And it's just such a healthy like romance. And it's about, I want to say about 11 mangas, but like they just finished it and it's wonderful. It's so cute.
I love the name, Sweat and Soap.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that lattes and legends and lattes. There's like a new.
Oh yeah. I got a proof for that arc too. I'm really excited for that. So I think it was originally self-published and then it got picked up by a publisher and now it's going to be re-released towards the end of the year.
Yeah, and because of the cover, I thought it was like a manga, graphic novel or something, but no, it's actually an actual novel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good things. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of that with the title. So I was like, so cute. This is a good question. Have either of you started watching House of the Dragon or the new Rings of Power? Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
But I have somebody I know has been watching both of those, and he actually has been preferring the dragon over the Rings of Power.
Nice. Wow. I've been watching House of the Dragon, and it made me feel like good Game of Thrones while it was good. Like that feeling of I feel like I need to watch a trailer for next week's episode because I'm actually kind of excited for it. And this is me who's not been watching TV lately, so I was like, oh, something to look forward to every week. Actually, tomorrow I can watch the episodes. Very
I want to
excited.
watch like the House of Dragons, but I want to read like the book first.
Mm.
But I started Rings of Power, but I just watched the first episode and I watched it with a winter pack. And at the end, we were like, "What the fuck? What the fuck? We need
I
to
heard
know."
it's boring. Oh, really? Oh, I heard it's a little bit like vibes, but not so much
I mean,
plot.
the first one was really slow in a sense because you kind of get to know the setting, and at the beginning, it's also like the hobbits like way before. So at the beginning we're like, wait, are these the hobbits? They look like the hobbits, but they don't look like the hobbits. So you just need to like understand what's going on, who's who, whatever. And then something happened and we were super intrigued. But again, we only watched one episode of 50 minutes, so it doesn't mean anything. So it might
Yeah.
be crap, but first episode I liked it.
Nice. I wanna watch it. I have not
Yeah.
like now I'm back home. I might watch it on my TV because I was like, I feel like it's too pretty to watch on like my phone because I downloaded it for my flight, but I was like, I'm not gonna get the effect. They spend too much money on the CGI for me to watch it on my phone. It's disrespectful. I read the Fire and Blood book, like to be fair, like 2-3 years ago. But because it's kind of like a history textbook, I feel like I'm getting so much more of the show anyway. Because so the whole book is like not in it's prose, but it's meant to be like a maester's recounting of history. So it's more like this happened on this day and this happened on this day, and it's like kind of subjective because you don't know if they know the proper history or whatever. So the show's been good, but we'll see. I guess it's still only 3 episodes out. So you never know.
Have you guys seen the Lord of the Rings extended editions?
Yep.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, we just finished watching those last night, The Return of the King, and I feel like it's watching brand new movies. I have never seen the extended cuts before, but like I am obsessed, and I really like want to sit down and rewatch all of them now again.
Nice. I did like a big rewatch a couple years back, and I think we picked up the extended versions. I think.
Yeah.
But
Like the last movie is like 4 hours and 20 minutes or something, Gabby. I don't know if
maybe
Yeah,
we
it's about
didn't
4.5
then, because I
hours.
feel like I would remember watching 4-hour-long movie.
oh
God,
good.
I remember watching the second Hobbit movie with my siblings and being like, "This is the longest, like my like 2 hours, 3 hours of my life." But I do like the original trilogy; they're really good. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I liked all the extras like from the extended editions though, because like it just felt like there was just so much more thickening of the plot. I really like
I just
that.
love how lush the world is, and like everything you see on the screen is so beautiful and so well thought out. And you've got the elves. I love the elves. It's just like such a vibe.
My God, Liv Tyler is so hot. I swear, like I have fangirl hardcore for like Liv Tyler. Every time I see her, Armageddon, even Aerosmith days, I don't care. She's gorgeous.
She
Absolutely
is beautiful. She's got that elven beauty, like what I imagine an elf will look like. It's like very like ethereal kind of beauty. It's very pretty. Yeah. Even like Kate Blanchett as Galadriel, I always thought it was so gorgeous. And you're like,
I know.
You just look like you're better than me.
Yeah, that's funny.
Were you gonna say something, Kira?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been like a huge fan of Orlando Bloom, but him as an elf, I mean, it's a whole vibe. Yeah.
First time ever in my life, I remember being like, I'm in love with this person. Was Orlando Bloom in Pirates of Caribbean, and you know that TikTok trend or like YouTube trend where it's like, oh, I really like this character, but surely he is unique and I don't have a type. And then it's like basically the same thing 20 times over. That's me.
Yeah.
Anyone who looks vaguely like Orlando Bloom in Pirates of Caribbean. And now my boyfriend's hair like still here in curly. I'm like, what have I done? So yeah. Orlando Bloom. But yeah, I've got the thing for him in his black hair, so
yeah.
Okay, Galactic Reader says I need to start watching K-dramas, but there's so many on Netflix. I don't know where to start. That's me with the new ones. I just don't know where to start, so I just rewatch old ones because I don't want to be hurt. Oh, the overwhelm of too much choice and then doing nothing is real for me too. Yeah. K-dramas is completely new to me. Same with manga. Or is that the same thing? It is not the same thing. So manga are actual books, as in like they're obviously drawn, but it's like a graphic novel, right? And then K-dramas, there's real actors, and it's more like a TV show. And they're way shorter too, because mangas can go on for ages, can't they?
I think One Piece is the longest one. I think like there's like about 200 of those. I think like that they've been going on for like a really like long time. Some of them are like along there. One Piece is ridiculous. I don't think I'll ever dive into One Piece because that's going to be too much, way too much. I heard
even the TV show isn't like super long.
Yeah. It's really long.
Yeah. I think from anime when I was a kid, I loved watching. Oh, in Polish, if I translate it directly, it would be King of Shamans, but I'm not sure of the same name in English. But it was this like anime that went on at like 11 p.m. So I could only watch it when my parents weren't home. And like I was like watched by my grandparents or something. So it was like such a treat, but I loved it. And now I'm like, should I rewatch it? But also I have no clue what it is about. It's like people fighting and they're shamans. I don't know. It was great though. Okay, I'm not sure what this means. The silver-eyed witches are so hot. Is there silver-eyed witches in Lord of the Rings or something?
Wasn't it in Claymore?
Oh yes, Claymore. Yeah. What's Claymore?
Yep. Yeah. Well, I think that there was like a lot of thirst traps in that though, because I even think like that. I mean, there was a lot of attractive people, a lot of attractive cartoon characters in that. Like, it's a whole female thirst trap if you want it. It's there.
Wait, is it a TV show?
They do have an anime for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Larissa. Book 11. It's the 11th of September.
Well
that
done.
is amazing. Give me some of that magic. I'm also watching Game of Thrones. Haha, Sam switched the cute fluffy stuff with the brutal death, etc. from Go. Yes. Yes.
Hey, you gotta mix it up. Yeah.
Sweat and Soap is really cute. Love it.
It is adorable. I love it. So cute.
The closest I get to fluffy stuff was Virgin River on Netflix. I think that's what it's called. It was a bit much. Never heard of it. But fair enough. Also can't watch Game of Thrones. My 6-year-old son is still like, God, don't get me started. I put the TV, like the first episode on the big TV in my living room when I was home. Me and my boyfriend watching it, and then my mom sat down, my brother sat down, and there was a like sex scene, and I was like, skip. Okay, we can watch now. I was like, I'm not sitting through this. My brother is also 19 years old. He's not a child, but I'm not. That's too awkward. We watched The Witcher together, and then after like 2 episodes, we quietly agreed to not watch it together because it's a bit much. So.
I feel like it's very common to feel uncomfortable when you watch like a sex scene with like your siblings or parents.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I can't. It's like, where do I look? I'm not into this, I promise. Just like so awkward.
I remember like, what was it? There was this TikTok I remember seeing like a while back, like when House of Gucci with Lady Gaga was in theaters, and she went and saw it with her mother and her grandmother. And apparently like there's this really wild sex scene in it, like that pretty much like was vibrating the whole theater. As it was going, and she was mortified and like sitting next to her like mother and grandmother, like, oh my god.
Oh god.
And I'm just like, now I'm intrigued to know what this is. Like, if I'm gonna be watching this alone by myself, nobody, because if I get embarrassed, I can do it on my own time.
I actually watched the movie and I can't remember, and I watched it in cinema, but I can't remember. But I was with my boyfriend, so I guess it wasn't so awkward, and we didn't know anyone else there. So. But it reminds me of like this story when my boyfriend was like 15, 14, and he said he wanted to go see some movie in the cinema. They went to see it with his parents. There was an orgy scene, and his dad still like says something like, well, I'm never going to cinema with you ever again because you took me to that one movie one time. And I'm like, oh god, it's been 10 years and they're still like living through that trauma. So
I just like wonder like though if the parents like were saying it to mortify
maybe
the kids, just to mess with them, Because there are parents out there that do that kind of stuff just to get a good laugh out of it.
Yeah.
Yes, to be fair, he does love teasing, so I think partially. But yeah, it was a whole thing. It's so funny. All right, Hannah's saying Rings of Power is slower, but I'm enjoying it still. They don't have a rights to similar. Oh, they don't have the rights to the Silmarillion though, so plot-wise, it's all up in the air. Oh, okay. I thought that's what it was based on, so I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was a mix. Actually,
I thought they didn't have like rights to the movies, so they couldn't like reference directly the movies. That's what I thought was the thing, but I might be wrong. I read Fire and Blood. Oh yeah, girl, I love Fire and Blood. When I read it recently, so I'm hyped for House of the Dragon. You have to watch it so we can talk about it. To be fair, last episode was like boring, but then not boring, but like kind of slow. And then the last scene was so exciting. I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. Never mind, I sat for 40 minutes of thinking this is really slow. There are type of hobbits. There are 3 types. I think that's the half-foots. No, what are they called? Something like that.
Yeah, the Hatfoot. Yeah,
something like that. I bought the extended Lord of the Ring on DVD. Remember those back in the day? Oops, sorry. Back in the day, I think I watched them when they came out, but not recently. That must take forever to watch all of them in like a go.
Oof,
the last one's 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4
hours.
4.5 hours.
Yeah, so like 12 hours for all 3 movies, I would say.
Yeah.
It's really determined. Just between the movies, stand up, stretch a little, and let's go.
And then we have 3 movies of The Hobbits, if you want to watch them all.
Yeah, did they have extended cuts of those? I hope they don't have extended cuts of those, because I don't think I would watch the extended cuts of those. The 3 movies for The Hobbit was enough, you know?
And they were long too.
Yeah.
Japanese Chinese drama series are fun too. It's very true. I watched some Japanese, not so much Chinese. I know the feeling. Daphne Blake, Willow Rosenberg, Jessica Rabbit, Starfire, Beverly Crusher. Basically, type is Ginger. Oh, is this about my Orlando movie? Fair enough. Yes, One Piece is my fave. Love it so much. The anime or the manga? Because either way, you can commit. Shaman King, and it has a remake on Netflix. Thank you for knowing what I'm talking about. I really appreciate you right now. I feel seen. Let me rewatch it and tell you if it's actually good or if my 10-year-old self was full of, crap. But I remember it being really good. One Piece has been going on since the 90s.
Yeah.
It's probably older than me. Us, we're all similar age anyway. I'm watching One Piece since a teen, and I'm still behind, but that way I can binge watch a lot of episodes when I want to watch, and then don't need to wait a week to watch the next one. That sounds like a good way. I love that you've been watching it since you were a teen, and now you have a 6-year-old child, so that's a while.
Yeah.
One Piece anime and manga both are really good. Collecting episodes to binge is a mood. It is indeed. The Hobbit movies are extended cuts, though. They have material than it. Oh, they have more material in them than is in the books.
Yeah, the movies are mixing up the book and the Silmarillion.
It's like all this extra.
Also, the book is grade / YA, while the movies are more.
Yeah, I tried reading the book for school, and I hated it. But I did read it in Polish translation, so it might have not been as good. And I was like, if I see another bloody song, I'm going to throw this book across the room. And I DNF'd it, even though it's for a school assignment. I felt bad, but I was like, gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to read again? Or whatever people want to do?
You want to go now? Because Kira is leaving in 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, about there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what we're doing. So,
do you want to do just like a short 120? We can have a short chat after you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
That's good.
All right, let me find a 20-minute timer.
Shaman King is a decent shonen anime, and the current one is pretty good. I might give that one a try then.
Yeah. I'm curious to see. I always skip the songs too. Songs and poems. Yep. Goodbye. I don't have time for this.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I love them.
See, I feel like if you like poetry, you like that, but I don't understand poetry because I'm not that in touch with my emotions, I think.
I love that poetry. I don't know.
That's fair enough. Far Over Misty Mountains, a banger. When someone sings it, I like it. It's just
Oh
the
my
reading
God.
of it. I can't like.
Gives me a chill.
Ooh, Chainsaw Man is next
Ooh.
month. Can't wait to watch its anime.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Many anime fans. All right, let's go for 20 minutes. See what we can do.
Okay.
Hello.
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 Hi.
How do we do?
5%.
Nice.
Yeah.
2 chapters for me, 6%. So
Nice. Let me see. Like 5? Yeah. 4, 5, 6.
Mooney
Percent.
is gonna jump here.
Oh
Mooney.
God. Is it high?
It's the first floor, like not the ground, but the first. Mooney. She heard the dog. Mooney. Thank you. Them. I don't think she would jump, but sometimes I feel like they just forget and they just act,
Yeah.
you know. So just want to make sure.
Yeah. Feel you.
Oh, those books, by the way, The Daughter of the Moon Goddess and the sequel, they have they have dragons in them a little bit too.
I think I'm gonna love it so much. Like,
It's like not like
pressure's too big.
yeah, it's like not like an overarching kind of dragon thing, but like there are, you know, dragons like off and on through like in them. So
I did not know that.
yeah.
Is it an adult series or a young adult?
Yeah, it's actually considered adult fantasy.
Oh, I definitely need to read it then.
Yeah.
Have you read Six Crimson Cranes?
No, I haven't read that one yet.
Really good. That one's YA, but I think it's really well done. And the sequel either just came out or will come out very soon. I think it just came out. And another one I love is called Girl That Fell Beneath the Sea.
Oh yeah, I read that one. I had an arc of that one, and that was really good. And the Fairy Loot edition of that was, oh my god, like gorgeous. Like it had this sprayed dragon on the side, and I'm like, and I just finished it. I just finished it when I got it. I'm like,
oh, so jealous. Usually I'm not that bothered about special editions, but like that will be on my favorite books of the year list. So I was like, I'm obsessed. Another good one I read. It was really good. Another good one I read from like East Asian fantasies was A Magic Steeped in Poison.
yes, I've been meaning to read that.
Yeah, the sequel just came out in the US, and in the UK the first book came out, but I bought the book while I was in the US, and it's like so good. And my boyfriend's going to San Francisco next week, so I'm like, you have one item on your list that you have to do, which is buy me the sequel because I'm not waiting. Because the first book just came out, like both books were out in the US before the first one even came out in the UK.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. So I was like, you need to do this for me, okay? It's real talk. And then there's no Barnes and Nobles anywhere near where he lives, so I need to figure something out. But...
yeah. There's got to be a bookstore like though that where you can get it.
Yeah, there were some, so I need to check if they have it online and like reserve it or something, or deliver it to, because he's going to his cousin's place, so I might just deliver it to the house. And he literally just needs to bring it over. I could probably buy with Book Depository, I think, maybe, but I don't know.
I started using Blackwell's. I don't like the Book Depository. Like they messed me up like one time, and like they argued with me about giving me my money back, and it was this whole thing. And then I went through the credit card company to get it back, and then they turn around like, oh well, you should like, you know, you should just talk to us or whatever. And it's like, do you have any idea how long I spent talking to you guys? And now every time, like when I try to put an order through, it's like it won't go through.
That's so annoying.
So I wonder like if they did something with my email or my address or something like that. I don't know. It's just weird.
Do you think they would be able to block you?
I don't know. But I know
they could
like
block your account, right?
I know, like it looks like I still have an account, but for some reason, like every time I try to order something, like it'll go through and then it'll get declined and then they'll say it was me.
Next time,
if not cool.
Try to order something else from them, try maybe another email address.
I already did that, yeah, but it seems it's so weird. It's just the weirdest thing, and they keep trying to tell me it's my credit card. I'm like, but I've never had problems with you guys before. It has to be your website.
Wow,
that's dodgy as hell.
Yeah. It's super dodgy. So I use Blackwells now. Blackwells, I love them. Like I've never had a problem with them. Stuff comes through. They don't charge you until, like they ship.
Mm.
So I
Yeah, I
only
really like Blackwells. I mean, they have like physical bookstores here. They're quite good. But yeah, you guys told me that they have the US editions sometimes.
Mm-hmm. They usually do, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am planning such a big book haul because I just came back and I have like 2 lots of Waterstones, which is like the British Barnes novels, I guess, vouchers, and I need to go pick up Babel because it's waiting at me at my bookstore, and I'm like, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna buy the sequel to Six Crimson Cranes. I need to buy sequel to Oliver's Villains. There's like a bunch of sequels I need to buy, and then like I saw Carrie Soto is back today in the shops, and I was like, I don't need it, but I want it because I just read it anyway because I read it as ebook.
Yeah.
So pretty.
I want to sit down and read the sequels to Howl's Moving Castle because like it's a trilogy, and apparently like the second one doesn't follow them, but the third one has them in it. And I love Sophie and Howl so much. Like I will rewatch that anime, like that Studio Ghibli anime, like till I die. Like I love that. It's so good.
So I agree. But I heard like the sequel is more like of a companion novel.
Yeah. The sequel is, but then the third book I think has them in it. So.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were sequels, but that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trilogy.
I need to read the first one.
Mm-hmm. The first one's really good.
I didn't realize that.
I listened to the first one on audiobook and it was really good.
Nice. I need to do that then. Audiobook would be a good shout.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of new books, Stephen King just came out with his newest novel, and I don't read like a ton of Stephen King, but there's some stuff like that really intrigues me. And his new novel is called Fairy Tale.
Ooh, coming from him,
yeah,
very very dark.
Could be scary.
Well, he wrote like that one book called Eyes of the Dragon, and that was like a way like old book, and that was kind of like a fantasy horror, which was really good.
That's so cool. Maybe I'll read it because it's like Halloween soon. So October is all about spookiness anyway. That's so cool. He comes out with so many books, I swear. I've not even heard that he's gonna have a new book and then he has a new book out already. I'm just like,
I believe every year, no?
At least one, I think.
Yeah, there's a couple of books I'm gonna try to get to like next month. Like they just came out with Belladonna. I don't know if you've heard of this one.
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's like supposed to be like death or something like that, and some sort of love affair. I'm very looking on it. And then I'm dying to read this one too. Long Live the Pumpkin Queen.
That is so cool.
I want to read that one as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
That looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love that cover. It's so cool. I've never heard of it.
It just came out, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Kira, you're still on top with your new releases.
I am, but like then it's like I just don't have the time, and like lately I've been writing a lot, like poetry and stuff, and like I've been putting it on TikTok, like kind of putting it out.
I've seen. Yeah,
I've been like writing like a lot, and it's like I always like wanted to like write a novel, so I feel like I'm getting like kind of like into the swing of things, but I feel like this is like a good place to start. Like if I just start writing and don't stop, and like whatever comes to mind, and like now that I'm writing again, I can't keep up with my thoughts. I can't write it all down fast enough.
That's so cool. Well, I hope you come out with something and we can read it for one of our readathons or something.
We'll see. I'm just playing like with stuff like right now. It's just like me kind of like trying to get my bearings on.
No, but that's awesome. I think it's just like you need so much motivation to like actually write it down. But it's so nice.
My phone has got like I've been using like the notes portion of my phone like crazy. Like I'm just sitting like here typing like all day long, and I'm sure people are like, "What are you doing on your
phone?" Screen time up 100%.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, nice. Well, my screen time's up because I watch TikTok, so I think yours is way better use of time. Okay, let's go for the comments maybe. Unless you need to go, Kira, let us know when you need to go.
No, I still haven't heard from. Oh, wait, four new messages. Hold on 1 second. Let's go to the comments. I got to figure out what's happening this afternoon. Okay. Yep. So 1 o'clock it is. I'll be leaving at 1. Or actually, I still got to get ready. But I know what we're doing like now. I missed like 4 messages.
Of course.
I'll be leaving in
Okay.
5 minutes.
Yeah, just whenever you need to let us know.
Yeah.
But we read one chapter on making breakfast. Must be in the US or something, making breakfast. Oh. Ordered some groceries, very productive. I love Six Crimson Cranes. I just got not long ago the sequel, Dragon's Promise, but I am so excited for that. Sequel is crazy. I read about 10 pages of the It Girl. Nice. Wait, is this the new Ruth Ware? Am I imagining? No, it's called something else. Oh, yes. I don't know.
I don't know.
Must be imagine it. I like getting bookmarks from Book Depository.
Yeah, that's always a bonus.
Dodgy.
Yeah.
Back from doing the dishes.
It is by Ruth Ware. You're right.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought that was her new release. I'm very excited for that one too.
I think so. Yeah, it came out in July.
Nice. So you need to tell us what you think about it. Galactic Reader. Is it good? Worth our time? Somebody in the neighborhood got their lawnmower out. Now somebody has followed up to do their lawn. I like to be the first time. It gotta be competitive. Old school fairies are pretty scary. The Banshee is one after all. That's cool. I'd love to read something like really old school, like actually scary, things.
Well, the Banshee was considered like a fairy.
I didn't know that. First time I heard about the Banshee as a concept was watching Teen Wolf.
Same.
Yeah. So that's what I know about Banshees. It's really cool though. Stephen King has so many books, and I wouldn't know where to start. So I don't. I think that is the beauty of it. You can kind of start wherever because he has so many. I must have read some. I once tried, but it was some weird, obscure novel I've never heard of, and I don't know why I chose that one. And I was too young, probably. Stephen King fairy tale, really, Stephen King. Wow, I'm intrigued. Me too.
Yeah, same.
I listened to the first chapter on audiobook, and so far, like, it's very Stephen King-ish, but like I feel like the fairy tale aspect is coming.
Is it like new Stephen King, or is it like, because I feel like you had the horror Stephen King and you had more like of a thriller mystery kind of vibe now? So
well, like the first chapter was basically him giving all this background on our main character, like his rough family life and like his dad being an alcoholic. And so I feel like Stephen King really sometimes like he'll focus like on the horrors of just regular family life, like in the trauma of it. And then, he progresses like into the story itself after he's worked on the background, which is kind of a big thing for him. So I don't know. I feel like his older stuff is a lot grittier, but like I don't mind like the newer self-explanation like of the backgrounds and stuff.
Where did you listen to it? On Script or Audible?
Audible. I had it. I think I pre-ordered it, so I could like go ahead and like listen to it like whenever it dropped.
Nice.
Yeah.
Judith, I also really want to read The Pumpkin Queen in October.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you need to tell me if it's good, and I'll pick it up.
It looks like it's an easy read too. The writing's pretty big in it.
Nice. That's always good. Something addicting with big letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's definitely interesting. King has interesting ideas. I really like them. I've never actually read one, so. My favorite thing is to discover a new author, and then I have umpteen of their books that I need to haul to complete my collection. It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the new Ruth Ware. I'm only 60 pages into it so far, but it started good, but it feels like a mix of a mystery and a thriller. That could be good. I feel like a lot of books are... Ruth Ware, I feel like for her, it's like the beginning is so good, but her endings are really rushed. And that makes the
the mystery a bit unsatisfying. So I'm curious whether she kind of may go better, because I read a couple of her books. Not so much competitive with Longbow, it's just original and first and not copying somebody else's idea. Ever not? Oh, God.
All right, guys. I gotta.
All right, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah,
Nice
it was
seeing you.
fun. When are we doing the discussion for the book? I know like the 25th is my birthday, so I probably won't be available
Yes.
that day.
I think we said the 2nd of October.
Okay, perfect. That's
That
fine.
works?
Yes. All right.
Yeah. And Fame Kim might join if she's able to.
Okay. All right. I'll see you guys.
All right, bye. Have fun, my friends.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, what a nice way to spend an afternoon reading.
Yeah, especially on a Sunday. I feel like it's perfect Sundays.
It is. This is why I like the fact that we always do this on Sunday. Saturday is just like you never know what's going to happen. And Sunday, I'm 90% sure I'll be home doing nothing.
Yeah.
So might as well read.
I know. It's a chill day, you know. You wake up whenever you wake up, you eat whatever you eat, and then you spend some time with your friend reading. It's perfect.
Yes. I'm so excited. Well, on that topic, do you want to read some more?
Yes, please. I'm probably gonna walk the dogs just really quick because the puppy needs to go out every 2-3 hours.
Oh, that's fair enough. So how long do you want the sprint?
Oh, I don't know. I would say at least 20 minutes, so I have time to go down and up.
Cool.
We can go for half an hour or something.
Yeah, let's go half an hour because I think by then I'll finish my book.
Yes.
And next sprint I can do something else. All right, let me pull it up. This one's pretty. I want to make my StreamYard pretty because when I was at yours it was all themed and branded and stuff. I was like, that's nice. I always forget to do. All right. Happy reading.
Yeah.
Good luck, Tufty. Same. That is such a cute puppy. Wow. It's so cute. How old is it?
3 months old.
And your mum just found it.
Yeah, we hear a lot of stray dogs, in the neighborhood, but not puppies. Usually they're already big. But here it's long, without the arm of others.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you just then. My thing was going on.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear her now. Is that yeah? Oh my god, that's yawning. And are you taking it home to Belgium?
Yeah.
Jealous. What's the name?
Ryuk. Like Ryuk, like in Death Note.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. That's so cute.
Yeah, she's a little deep. I can tell.
Oh, that's a good question. How jealous is Mooney?
Very, very, very. It was like the first few days was very difficult because she doesn't let anyone near her food or toys. But now she's getting used to her a little bit, so that's fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
How old is Mooney?
She's gonna be 6.
Used to being the single child.
Exactly.
Oh, well, super adorable. I need to go visit you in Belgium because I want to cuddle with a puppy.
Aww.
Obviously, I want to visit you as well, but I want a puppy.
No, I got it. You saw me at Yalk. It's enough.
Exactly. I've seen you already. I've not seen the puppy. Oh, so cute. Hello, bemused bookworm. I don't know what Smoutenbollen is. Do you know what it is?
Do you know like what a beignet is? It's like
Yes.
Yeah, it's like donuts, but like little round balls with like sugar on it, and it's warm.
Yeah. That sounds so good.
It is too good.
That's probably the problem. Challenge failed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, hopefully you don't have too many pages left. Oh, what is my hair doing? Okay. Oh my god, there are 2 of them. Yeah. I read 4% of the unspoken name at 12% now. Good job. That's good.
I hope they're enjoying it.
Yes.
I loved it.
I put my son to bed. That's an achievement because good job. Now you can read the whole evening.
Yes.
Some love for you. He's so cute. The puppy's so cute. Everyone's in love with the puppy. I read 12 pages of The It Girl. Good job. Mooney's also cute. That is very true. We're still in love with Mooney as well. And here I am with my simple speculas.
That's the biscuits.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what that is. Fair enough. Yeah, my dinner's being prepared. So I'll probably go soon-ish, but I am very hungry, but I'm excited for the food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Pronounced Smuttenbollen perfectly.
So good. It's really good.
That sounds amazing. So I think we have something similar-ish in Poland, like tiny little donuts with like powder and stuff, like sugar powder. It was really good.
Yeah, but how do you call them? Here we call them krofne, but it's like it can be bigger, and in it you can have like some kind of jam or chocolate, but the bigger.
Well, ponchek is a donut, but they sound more like what you're describing. It's like they can be big and they feel more like beignets, but they have like jam inside or something, rather than like the British donut, which has like all that glazing and
and
stuff.
and they don't have holes. Like they just like
Yeah, they don't have holes. Yeah, and then sometimes we have like tiny little ones. They're also ponchki, and it's like little donuts, but they're usually with nothing inside it. But it's so good. In like when there's Lent. So when there's Lent in like Catholic countries, and in the UK they have Pancake Day, but in Poland we have Donut Day, and it's like we make those, and my preschool used to make them, and it was so good. It's so good. It's just like it tastes different. It just tastes like homemade. It's so good.
yeah.
Oh, I have apples and blueberries growing in the garden. So yesterday I made an apple and blueberry almond crumble. That sounds so good.
Sounds yummy.
I am so jealous. I want one.
All the food talk now.
I know. Speculoos, Bishkop in English. That does sound kind of similar. Well, do you mean biscuits, or is that something else?
It's the same. It's like very at least here it's very thin, and it has whatever shape you want to give it. Especially for like Saint Nicholas. I don't know. You don't have that, or maybe you have like a beginning of December. It's like
Yeah, we have in Poland. Yeah.
so we have like the special speculoos that comes with,
That
and you
sounds
can have
good.
it with coffee, with whatever you want. Then you can have like tiramisu made of it. You can have like
Oh,
ice cream with it. So
biscuit. I think I know what's saying biscuit. We do have that something like that, so I think I understand.
and
Oh,
yeah,
Pankengoggendag.
yeah,
Cool.
we have that in Belgium as well.
Jesus, guys, your word's very long. But it's really cool. Pancake Day. Nice. Oh, so so you also have Pancake Day. See, we're
Yes,
donuts people.
I don't remember when it is, but even at work, everyone will come with pancakes or
Mm.
whatever.
So the reason we have it in Poland is like the last, I don't know if it's the last day or the last week before Lent starts, because during Lent you're not supposed to like eat sweets or like anything too indulgent, because you're like being sad because Jesus is died. So so we have like the donut day, because you're supposed to stuff yourself with donuts and be happy, because soon you can't have donuts. So it's like that's the symbolism of it, but it's so great. Judith, now I want something to snack to. I know.
Yeah. Here
Ooh,
it's
specular.
on February 2nd, like in Belgium, February 2nd.
Oh, see,
So,
in UK, I think Pancake Day is like kind of Easter time. I think. Yeah. Well, I was like, what, a Pancake Day? First time it came, and everyone was like obsessed with pancakes. I was like, cool. I love it.
Yeah.
The lawnmowers are still going here, and now the neighborhood dogs have joined the car.
Ooh, that's not fun.
Where you
Honestly,
live sounds so suburban.
yeah.
The dogs, yeah. I like where I live it's also like a small town, so it's very suburban vibes. And the dog in the back behind our house in the next house is like so easily triggered. I was like, please, dog, please. I'm sure you have good reasons, but don't.
Yeah. I love dogs, but you know when the stray dogs are just barking at 3, 4 a.m. without a reason for an hour,
Yes.
it's like no, no, no,
Please,
no.
Lord, have mercy. Yes, I know what you mean. Ah. So Lent in the Netherlands, Curacao, and Suriname is eating fish on Friday. So we do that too. We eat fish on Friday because Jesus died on Friday, so you're not meant to have meat. So we do that too in Poland.
But, yeah, but I feel it's because of the religion. Like I know that
Yeah. I think it's a Catholic thing.
yeah, because it kind of follow that in Slovenia as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like Friday is a special day because, like you know how Sundays you go to church,
Mm-hmm.
here on Fridays you go to the mosque. The mosque. I'm not
Mosque.
sure. If it,
Yeah.
yeah, mosque. So it's like
Mm.
Friday. It's a whole thing here. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why Fridays are often like Saudi Arabia, is it? Or
Uh,
UAE?
Probably. I don't know.
I think they have like it switched this like Sunday they work, but Friday's off, so it's like today weekend. But yeah, so I guess that's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a small village in the country. There is one main road through it, and a little housing estate hanging off the main road. Sounds very nice.
Yes. I agree.
Fridays for fries, obviously.
Yeah, for me, fries were always like growing up where like they were on Wednesdays because Wednesdays were like half day school. So we started at 8 and finished at 1. So it was always like fries then. I don't know why.
That sounds wonderful. I took this must be like 4 years ago for one of his birthdays. I took my boyfriend to Brussels for like a day trip because we took the Eurostar and we had some banging fries. I remember like this is why
yeah.
you're famous for it.
Oh yeah, the fries, the waffles,
Oh yeah, they're so tasty.
the chocolate.
Yeah, one of my housemates, he's Belgian, and his dad has a chocolate factory. Like he has the whole brand, and it's so tasty. Yeah, and he came one time with like a big shoebox filled with chocolate, and his dad's name's Benoit, and he had this special like limited edition of his chocolate, and it was like Travels of Benoit or something like that. I think I'm not lying, and it was so good. I was like, I ate basically like 10 by myself, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm addicted. So tasty.
Yeah, chocolate's so good in Belgium. I agree.
Yeah. It's dinner time next. Hunger is increasing throughout this entire discussion. I agree. I hear
know.
like food. Do we want any more sprints? Are people up for it? Do you want like a short one and then eat, or do you want to go eat? I prefer Belgium and Dutch style fries over the American French fries. Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by like American French fries. First, I have an issue with the French fries. It's Belgian fries, I know, but I don't know how to. I know that in Belgium you fry them twice.
Are they like thin?
No, it's like they're thicker because you make them at home. Now, if you buy them, then they might be like very thin, like McDonald's thin. You know, usually they're thicker.
Yeah. I would assume that the American French fries are like very thin. I think when I think American French fries, I think like McDonald's type thing. Because in the UK, like what we call fries would be like the McDonald's one, or like kind of thinner-ish, and then chips is like the thick, chunky ones, which I don't like. And then you have potato wedges, yeah, and those are like actually like very thick. So, my favorite, I like fries, but I like the thin-ish fries. I'm not gonna lie, I do like McDonald's fries, but they've been getting worse every year, so I don't know.
They're good, in my opinion. I ate them once and they were good, but
they're very.
But leave your fruit sauce behind.
The name French fries is American and thin. The thicker ones are. Okay.
Yeah, but also Belgium is very well known for the sauce. I know, like every time we bring someone, like last time we had like a Canadian friend, and she went to the grocery shop with us, and we had a whole alley of sauce, like hundreds of sauce,
That's
and everyone is always so surprised by the amount of sauce we have. But it's overwhelming. First time you see it, it's overwhelming. But we have options.
That's so nice. Yeah, here it's like very basic for fries. I mean, people just have ketchup or like mayo. I guess. I had very good fries somewhere back home. I love loaded fries. You know, and they put like cheese on it and like bacon or something, and it's like so indulgent, but kind of like delicious as well.
Is it like some kind of like poutine?
I had that one time. It's Canadian, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like with curd cheese, and then you can put whatever bacon, whatever meat, vegetables. But yeah, whenever someone says fries with cheese, I think poutine.
Yeah, It's really good. I had it. Well, I only ever had it in the UK, but it was like a Canadian bar, and my Canadian friend took us, and she said it was pretty authentic, so it was quite good. I really enjoyed it. I was like, I want to live in Canada now and have some poutine and my Canadian beer. I felt very like we should live in Canada. But it was tasty. Fried sauce is good, but you like mayo from other countries. It's what's free? I'm assuming that's some kind of sauce.
Yeah, it's a sauce, but I don't know. I'm a ketchup girl.
Me too. I don't like. I only like mayo, and you mix it with ketchup, and you have that like orange stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we call it here cocktail. It's like kind of cocktail.
Homemade Andalus samurai sauce. What's samurai sauce?
It's also. I'm telling you, we have some.
Oh my god! All this discourse about samurai is mad to me. Curry sauce. Okay, I can imagine what that tastes like. Frit sauce and joppy. What's joppy?
That I don't know.
Please tell us what that is.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I have absolutely no idea what these are. Same bros. Well, I think maybe curry sauce on fries is kind of a thing. I think I've had that once or twice.
But you know what I tried once? It was sweet and sour sauce with fries. It's actually delicious.
I love sweet and sour sauce. That could be delicious.
Well, apparently it's some kind of like mayonnaise with mild curry spices.
Nice. Now, Paula, the thing that I really like is, I don't know why, but like hot dogs in like a specific type of hot dog in a petrol station. It's become very popular, and they have like all these types of sausages. So it's not just like the basic one. They have like cabanos and stuff like that. It's like so nice, and they have so many sauces to choose from. And you're like, I don't even know where to start. It's like 100 island sauce. It's like all different types of sauce. And it's like whenever my boyfriend, whenever we go to park, he's like, can we stop by get a hot dog? I'm like, yes, we can. Fair enough. I need to try out samurai sauce.
Yeah.
What kind of flavor is it?
Let me Google it.
Sweet and sour top tier, yes. Love sweet and sour sauce with fries. Bitterballen also go really well with that sauce. Bitterballen.
Bitterballen, yeah. So
is everyone in our comment section from Netherlands or Belgium? So everyone knows this. I'm like, what?
And the US. Yeah.
I do like joppy sauce.
Wait, samurai sauce is like a mix of mayonnaise, ketchup, harissa, or sambal oelek. I don't know what that is.
We may have to do all these research on sauces. All right. Next time I come to Belgium, everyone treat me to fries, please.
Yes. But you know,
he's rapping UK.
Sorry. When I eat like a fries or whatever, I have a plate in front of me with all the sauces.
Each fry you get different sauce. That's so cool. That's so good. Oh god. See, this is a shame we didn't know each other back when I actually visited the Brussels, because I feel like I'd have so many good recs.
Mm-hmm. Next time. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Chili sauce, nice. Satay sauce and Fred sauce. That sounds good. I'm Dutch. Sorry. Okay. There's also Dutch people, don't worry. I did say Netherlands and Belgium, so covered you. But that's so cool. Oh, welcome all the Dutch people. I do love the Netherlands. I have been to Amsterdam 3 times, and it was the food was so good. We had those pancakes and stuff. Oh my god.
But you know, every time I talk to Dutch people, they say that Amsterdam is like the worst city.
That's probably true. I'm such a tourist.
I find it okay, you know.
I loved it. It was gorgeous, like all the canals and stuff. So beautiful. But hello, another Dutch person. American. Well, you're welcome here. Don't worry. Our token American left, but you're welcome. I'm joking. Flemish, so cool. Yeah, I love Amsterdam. So nice. So many of my friends now started like studying there as well. So I need to go visit.
Where on the Flemish side of Belgium?
No, Amsterdam.
Oh, Amsterdam. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
doing like masters.
oh yeah. But it's cheaper than in the UK, right? It's still expensive, but it's cheap.
Definitely cheaper. Oh, I thought it was free or something. Is it not?
Oh, maybe it depends on the school because I've
No, I
seen.
just made an assumption because it's like a European university, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
but actually, like I talked to a few people who actually did ask for like a loan from the bank to go to
Huh?
uni. So I guess it depends on which uni you go in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I guess masters also. I think even in Poland, masters you have to pay, but undergrad is free. If I'm not mistaken, but I could be because I've never gone there. I don't know, but masters like in England is like ridiculous.
In Belgium, it's the same price. Whether you go for bachelor or master, it's the same price. It's like 900 euros a year.
That's so good. Maybe I'll just come to Belgium. I'll eat all the fries. If I ever wanna, to be fair, if I ever want a master's, I don't think I'd do it in the UK. It's like a waste of money, and then I don't get to travel. So
Yeah.
you keep talking to people from Rotterdam, Den Haag, and Eindhoven. Probably we hate Amsterdam for mostly football reasons. Yes, Amsterdam is a nightmare, but also beautiful. The duality of Amsterdam. It is uncomfortable for me to go to.
Yeah.
Is this because of football?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't go to Amsterdam and talk Dutch. They always answer in English, though we had this experience in Rotterdam. Well, that's fair enough. Like one of my closest friends is looking to move there in Amsterdam, like next 3 years. So I'm like, nice, I'll have a place to stay. So nice. Oh God.
It's nice to have people all around the world so you can just crash at their place when you travel.
It is. It's so nice. City rivalry, rivalries. God, it's like England. It's so intense with the football stuff. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, but I guess also like when you live I don't know how you feel about London because you've been living there for a long time now.
Like 2 years now.
So, it's like me and Belgium, I hate Brussels. Like I hate that city with every single cell.
Yeah.
It's common to hate like a main city or whatever in the
Yeah,
country.
that's true.
Someone else is like enjoying it or finding it beautiful, and you're just like, yeah, it's a city.
Yeah, you're like, oh, try commuting though.
Yeah.
Or living here. I don't mind London, like it's alright, but it's not my favorite. I prefer Manchester if it wasn't for the weather. Manchester's way smaller, and cheaper. But it's still got everything you need, like, theaters and cinemas and all that stuff. London's nice, but I think because I lived here during pandemic, I didn't get to experience all of London properly. And now I'm starting to. I really enjoy going into central, but it can be a lot. I hate it when it's nice weather because the freaking tourists. It's like, why is everyone outside?
Yeah.
Oh God. I remember my parents came, and to be fair, we were also tourists. But I hated everyone there. I was like, why? They have to be so stealth. I was like, I hate everyone here. Why is everyone outside? I know it's quite nice weather, but why are you here? Because I want to be here, and I couldn't move because there's like so many people walking, like along the bridge and stuff. It's actually like it when it's bad weather and everyone's home because then you can actually like walk comfortably.
Yeah, but then maybe you don't want to go outside if it's
That's
bad.
very true. It's very true. But he came in and was like, for letting me know dinner's ready.
Yeah.
I'm coming to dinner, yeah. Oh God. Oh, this is such a nice chat, guys. But I'm hungry now because of you people.
Go eat. You need
Yes. You know what I need to do now? Force my Belgian housemate to cook me fries. Well, because he keeps saying he's gonna make mussels and fries. So, 'cause it's like, yeah. And then he's never done it, and I've done it like twice now. I'm like, so my only housemate that doesn't cook.
He has never done anything Belgian for you?
No. And now I'm thinking I could have so many sauces. But now I know what to ask of him when he comes back home from home. I'll be like, can you bring me sauces, please? I want to try all the weird ones. You guys need to let me know. Samurai sauce, jokpi, if I'm saying that properly. I need to try all the weird sauces.
Okay, I will do some research and send you some pictures.
Do that. Or if not, yeah, I'm up for visiting again because the Eurostar is pretty fun. It's expensive, but it's fun. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, Judith, and thanks for everyone for hanging out. It's been so much fun. We had so many people actually today. So thanks for coming.
Nice.
Yeah. And I finished my book, by the way, so that's yay.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
Yes, I think 4 or 5 stars, which is really good. So yeah, I'm very happy. I was pining, I was angsty, it was great. So now I need to
review it on NetGalley. Did you get it from NetGalley or?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I will review on Gali. I'm thinking, but I'll do a video for it as well. I need to collect my thoughts. I'm thinking I'll record tonight, but I'm kind of tired, so we'll see.
Enjoy, relax tonight, and you're going back to work immediately tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a next long weekend next week because the Queen passed away, so we have a bank holiday, just like a holiday for her funeral day. It's a bit grim, but I'm grateful for the long weekend. So,
is it on Friday or Monday?
Monday.
Yeah,
it's pretty nice. All right, I will love you and leave you, but I had so much fun, and keep an eye out, everyone. We'll do some sprints. Thank you, and thanks for being here as well. Thank you, Judith. Wait, what bank holiday? Yeah, read the news, mate. Bank holiday on the 19th. Didn't know he has an extra day off. I think that it's very confusing. There's a bank holiday. I don't know if your employer has to give it to you. That's another thing. Bye. Thanks for coming. All right. Filters are See, and now you don't know about the holiday.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And join us for the live show in a second.